I saw something terrifying the other day. It wasn't a ghost. It wasn't my own reflection in a black screen during a load time. It was a leaked roadmap for a new live service shooter that shall remain nameless because I don't want their lawyers breathing down my neck. Roadmap or battle pass. Look at this monstrosity. This isn't a game. This is a chore list for a Victorian era orphan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the absolute state of modern gaming. Specifically, why it feels like every single developer is currently fighting a war of attrition against your free time. If you've logged into a AAA title recently, you know the vibe. You open the menu and you're immediately flashbanged by 47 distinct notifications telling you to buy the super ultra mega battle pass before the timer runs out. It's goofy. It's desperate. It has the same energy as a divorced dad trying to convince you his new apartment is cozy when it's actually just a mattress on the floor and a PS5. I look at this from a marketing perspective, and it's fascinating in a really sad way. In marketing, we talk about friction. You usually want to reduce friction so the customer enjoys the product. But modern gaming studios have decided that friction is actually a feature. They want you frustrated enough to pay, but not frustrated enough to quit. They are essentially edging your dopamine receptors. And quite frankly, it's disgusting. So today, grab a drink, sit back, and let's discuss why gaming has officially become a second job that you actually pay to work at. I was reading an article the other day about Call of Duty. Apparently the executives are puzzled as to why player retention has dropped off a cliff. They're confused why nobody wants to log in every single day to complete 3 daily challenges just to earn a virtual currency that can only be spent on a keychain for a gun you never use. It is a true mystery. Maybe it's because the game isn't fun? No, that can't be it. It must be the players who are wrong. We have reached a point of saturation fatigue. Every publisher wants to be the only game you play. They don't want you to play their game for a month and move on. They want you to marry it. They want a monogamous relationship with your wallet. Take a look at the daily login bonus concept. This used to be a mobile game thing, Candy Crush tactics, but now it is in full price $70 console titles. If you miss a day, you feel bad. You feel like you missed out. They have weaponized FOMO, fear of missing out, to the point where playing video games feels like checking items off a grocery list. Okay, I need to get 10 headshots with a pistol. I need to loot 5 chests in this specific area. I need to dance on top of a moving train while singing the national anthem. Why? Is that fun? Does anyone actually wake up in the morning and say, boy, I can't wait to grind meaningless XP bars for 4 hours to unlock a slightly darker shade of blue for my pants? No, nobody says that. But we do it anyway, because the game is designed to manipulate us into thinking that progress is the same thing as fun. And spoiler alert, it isn't. Now, I want to put my marketing hat on for a second, because to understand why games suck right now, you have to understand the business metrics behind them. Developers don't pitch fun to investors anymore. They pitch 3 specific acronyms: DAU, daily active users; ARPU, average revenue per user; and churn. Let's break this down so you can see how the sausage is made. DAU is just a body count. They need you logging in every day so they can show the shareholders a graph that goes up to the right. And this is why daily challenges exist. They don't care if you play for 5 minutes or 5 hours, as long as you log in. It's about habit formation. If they can get you to log in automatically without thinking, they have won. It's like brushing your teeth, except instead of dental hygiene, you get a loot box containing a sticker. Then you have ARPU, average revenue per user. This is the scary one. In the old days, if you bought a game for $60, the ARPU was $60. Simple. Transaction over. Everyone is happy. But now, $60 is a failure. They want that number to be infinite. They employ literal psychologists, PhD level behaviorists to design the store menus. Have you ever noticed that the currency bundles never match the item prices? The skin costs 1,100 coins, but you can only buy coins in packs of 1,000 or 2,500. This isn't an accident. That isn't bad math. That is calculated marketing malice. It's called breakage. They leave you with leftover currency so you feel like you have wasted money sitting there, which tempts you to buy more coins to use it up. It's a cycle. It is a casino that runs on your TV. And finally, churn. Churn is the rate at which players quit. The goal of the battle pass isn't to reward you. The goal of the battle pass is to create a sunk cost fallacy. If you pay $10 for the pass, you feel obligated to play to earn your money back. You aren't playing because you want to. You are playing because you feel guilty. That is a toxic relationship. If your girlfriend told you that you had to hang out with her for 40 hours a week or she would burn $10 of your money, you would call the police. But when Activision does it, we just call it season 2. And this brings me to the life aspect of this. Look, I love games. I've built this whole channel around them. But I'm getting older. I have responsibilities. I have to pay rent. I have to touch grass occasionally. I have to pretend to listen to people when they talk about politics. When I finish a long day of work or editing these videos, I have maybe an hour or two of free time max. I want to sit down and escape. I want to be a space marine. I want to be a cowboy. I want to be a goose causing havoc in a small village. I do not want to clock into a second shift. There's nothing worse than logging on with the boys, only to realize you can't play the new map because you didn't grind enough last week to unlock it. Or realizing that you are mathematically eliminated from finishing the battle pass because you took a weekend off to visit your grandma. Sorry, grandma, I can't visit. I need to unlock the gold camo. It's absurd. Games used to respect your time. You put the disc in, you played, you stopped. The game waited for you. Now, the game punishes you for having a life. It punishes you for playing other games. It's possessive. And honestly, it's burning me out. I find myself gravitating toward older games or indie games. Indie devs seem to be the only ones who remember that video games are supposed to be, entertainment. Not an obligation, not a service, just a good time. So what do we do about it? Well, we stop playing the slop. I know, easier said than done. But the only language these companies speak is the language of the wallet. If the engagement metrics drop, they panic. If the ARPU dips, they change. Stop buying the battle pass for games you don't even really like. Stop grinding for skins you will never see because the game is first person anyway. Treat your time like the limited resource it is. If a game feels like a job, quit. You don't get a pension for hitting level 100 in Fortnite. You just get carpal tunnel and a vague sense of emptiness. Go play something that respects you. Go play something that ends. Go play something that makes you smile, not stress. Anyway, that's the rant for today. Let me know in the comments, what is the grind that finally broke you? Was it Call of Duty, Destiny, or are you currently trapped in a gacha game basement? I read all the comments because it distracts me from the fact that I spent $20 on a virtual cat ear headset yesterday. I am part of the problem. Don't be like me. If you liked the video, slap the thumbs up. If you didn't, slap it anyway. It helps the algorithm feed my family. I'm Cyler. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and I'll see you in the next one.